Okay, I'm going to show you how to use the Microsoft Paint program and how to grab an image, screenshot an image from a web page, and mark it up, crop it, do a bunch of stuff, and then slap it inside of a Google Doc. Okay, so I have a Google Doc about tractor maintenance, and I have a section in here about replacing the tractor battery. All right, how to disconnect it and how to reconnect it. And I want to put a picture right below there where my cursor is that indicates where the battery is located on my particular tractor. So I found a web page that has a picture of my tractor. Okay, and I want to screenshot this picture, and then I want to draw on it and show that the battery location is located right here. All right, so when I screenshot it, I'm going to hit the print screen button on my keyboard. There it is right there. So print screen. I just clicked it once. All right, then I go down to my start menu. This is how it works on my Windows 7 computer. All right, I go to Paint. All right, and it opens up my Paint program. All right, I'm going to go to the Select tool. Just click that, left click that. Then I'll go down here to the white spot, and I'm going to right click, and I will hit Paste. Boom. There it is, my picture in Paint. Okay, I still have the Select tool selected. So now I'm going to go down here, and I'm going to, first I'm going to scroll over a little bit. Scroll down so I can see the whole picture. There we go. All right, now I'm going to left click on this picture, and I'm in the Select tool right here. See that? Boom. So I left click, and then I drag it on around where I want to crop this picture. Okay, so see I have I'm dragging a box around that tractor. All right, so right about there is good. Boom. All right, now I have this white dashed line all around the tractor. I'm going to put my cursor in the inside of it. I see the cursor shows the 4 arrows. All right, then I'm going to right click, and I'm going to click crop. Watch what it does. There it does. It cropped it all up for me real nice. Okay, so I'm still in the Select tool. Okay, but now I want to circle the location of where the battery is. The battery is right there. Boom. Okay, so I'm going to select the circle tool. I'm going to select my size that I want. Yeah, that's a good size right there. Okay, and black color will work right here because it's a red background. Black will probably work pretty good. If I didn't want it, I could left click on any of these other colors. Red, that won't work very well because it's already red. You can see if I tried it, what it would look like there. So that doesn't stand out very well. So I'm gonna undo that. Watch, if I make a mistake and I want to undo something, I can hit that undo. Watch what happens to the red circle when I click it. Boom, gone. Okay, so we're going to go back to black. All right, we're in the circle still. We got the size we want. Okay, and then I'm going to circle it. So I circle it by left clicking and start drawing my circle. Boom, like that. All right. Now see, when I let go of the left click, it gave me a box around it again. So if I go put my cursor inside that box, I get the 4 arrow cursor again, which means I can move that around. So if I didn't like where I exactly had that, I could left click on it and I can move that circle. Boom. All right, so put it right over it like that. Release the left click. Yeah, you'd left click and hold the left click in and move it around, and then release, and it's gone. If you want to get rid of that box, you just have to move your cursor away from it. and then left click, gone. Okay. All right, so now we want to put an arrow. What I want to do is I want to put a big fat arrow right here and then some words down here that says battery location. Okay, so to get the arrow, I'm just going to draw an arrow. I'm going to use the line tool like that to draw it. Okay, so then I go to the size. I want a big fat arrow, so I'm going to click this one right here. Okay, black again would work for my arrow. If I wanted blue, I could go like that and draw a blue arrow. Yeah, that might be kind of nice. Okay, but let me undo that for a second. Okay, so blue, yeah, let's do it in blue. All right, so blue, I'm gonna go like that. All right, now it gave me 2 white dots at the end. That means what that shows, if I didn't like where I put that, I could put it. Actually, I think if you looked real close, it would probably, yeah, see, it has the white, it's got the white markings around it. So I hover my cursor over that and I can move that. I can left click, hold the left click in and move that around if I want to the spot that I want it. Right about there is good. Move my cursor away, left click to get rid of those white dots. All right, now I'm going to draw the arrow part. So I hover over here. I left click, hold it down, and then I like the way that is, so I'll release the left click. I got the white dots again, so I need to kind of move my cursor away from it. Left click, all right. Then I'll finish the other part of the arrow. I left click on it, hold the left click down to where I want to go, to the shape I want, length of the line I want, I mean. Okay, release it. And then I'll move my cursor away, left click it. There it is. All right. So now I have this box. If I wanted to make another circle around it in blue, I could. I just go up here, go to circle, go to my size that I want. Let's do a smaller circle like that. Okay. And then I got blue selected up here. So I'm going to make a circle in blue on the inside. Okay, it's off center, so I'm going to go in the inside of it, left click, hold that left click down. Boom, like that. And it looks kind of okay, so I move my cursor out of there, left click again. All right. There you are. Now, okay, so I want to put some words down here that say tractor or battery location. All right, so I'm going to go up here. I'm going to click the A, which is my text tool. Okay, left click on that. Come down here, and now I'm going to left click, hold it down, and create the box that I want to put that in. All right, so there's my box. You can see that there's a little flashing thing. Now, if I come up here and I go, it's untransparent right now. So if I would start typing tractor location, or no, battery location, battery location. Okay. I could just have it transparent like that. Okay. Or I could choose opaque and see how what it did there. It's that kind of highlights a little bit. That's kind of nice. Okay, so here's the difference. I can hit transparent like that, or opaque. All right, let's go with opaque. All right. Now, if I want to change the font, I can highlight it. I highlighted it by left clicking down over here, and then holding the left click, the left cursor button down, and highlighting that. Then I'm going to come up here and let's bold it. I'm going to hit bold. Oh, see, it's a little bit too big now for the box, so I don't see the battery locations down here somewhere. So if I would actually now take my font size, left click on that arrow, and I'm going to choose something other than 24. There, I'll choose 20. Now let's choose 18. Okay, there we go. All right, so I've chosen 18. I'm going to left click in the box here. I'm going to hover over that white line, and I'm going to move that around. Oh, it moves the whole box around. Okay, good. All right, so now I'm going to go outside of here. I'm going to left click to get rid of my white box. Okay, so here's a little something if you wanted to clean it up. You can go back to the select tool. You can go down here and you could select that text within the white box. All right, get my blue arrows, left click and hold it, and then kind of center that in your white box. Okay. Or what I could have done to start with is I could have created that white box by using the select tool and just left clicking like this, getting a white box, going in the middle and click delete. So then I delete that area around there, and then I could go up here to my text and write something in there like that and just keep it as transparent. Okay, and then I can write text in there. All right, I could have done it that way, but I don't want to, so I'm going to undo it. Okay, so now I have this picture. I want to put it in my Google Docs, so I'm going to go up here to select. All right, when I select it, I can select just part of that from up here. I could go like this, you know, get that white box, go in here and hit copy. Okay, let me slow that down. So the way I did is I left clicked on the picture, I held it down, dragged it across the part of the picture I wanted, got my white dash box. All right, move my cursor inside that box, right click on it, and then I would hit copy. Okay, now it's copied my clipboard, and I could go to my Google Doc and drop it in there. Or what you could do is you go to the select tool and click right up here. I clicked select down here. It gives me the menu. I say select all. And when I select it all, it gives me a white dashed box around the entire image. So now I go inside the image. I have my 4 arrow cursor. Right click, copy. Okay. And now I go back to my Google Doc. Okay, so I'm going to go back to my Google Doc. That's right now, it's on the web page that I took the picture from. So I'm going to go to my tractor maintenance document. All right, my cursor's in the spot that I wanted at, right there, about there. I'm going to right click, hit paste, and there, I got that image inside my Google Doc. Okay, I can change the size of the image if I want. I'm going to left click on inside this image, and it's going to give me all these little blue dots around there. Okay, so now I can take one of those blue dots, hover my cursor over it, and I get this little arrow thingamajig. See that when I hover over it? Okay, if I left click and hold that left click down, now I can drag it and change the size. Boom. Okay, when you look at this page on the internet, and say you looked at it on your phone, the image would be responsive to your phone screen, so you don't really need to do that. But I don't want a huge picture in there unless I really want to, because if I'm looking at it on my desktop, on my laptop, you know, and it doesn't need to be that big, well, let's not have it that big. So I'm going to make it to the size I want it. And then I'll just leave it there like that. Okay, all right, so now I have inside my tractor maintenance document, I have a description on how to replace the tractor battery. Okay, so if I want to share this with you, I could go up here and I could click File, Share. All right, I can enter your email address here. Okay, there it is here. It pops up because you're in my Gmail account and I'm in a Google account with my Google Docs. So I could hit that, and then I could come over here and give you your permission. You can edit it, or you can only comment on it, or you can only view it. Okay, I can write a little note in here and say, hey Popper, here's a document that I want to share with you, and then send it, and then it would send an email to you with a link to this document. Okay, another way to do that, I'm going to cancel that out, is say you want to share it with somebody that might not have a Google account, and you want them to just be able to view this as a web page. So then I'm going to click File. I'll come down here to Publish to the Web. All right, it's going to ask me to publish. I'll click Publish, and it'll give me a pop-up. It'll say, are you sure you want to publish this selection? Yes, or okay. All right, so here it is. Here's a link. This link is now a link to a web page that'll show this document. All right, so I'm going to it says press Control-C to copy, but I can also right-click on that and say copy. All right, and now X that out. I'll go to my email. I'll compose a document and put that in there, like I'll put it to you. And we'll say this is about tractor dock. Okay, I'll get my cursor in the body, right click, paste, and there's our doc. And I'm going to go ahead and send that to you. So you'll be surprised here. But here we go. Boom. All right.